right, DC, you've had a lot of high praise for this mixed martial artist leading into the fight this week. He is as well-rounded a fighter as we have in this division, and kind of a case of pick your poison. He can do it all.
He can do it all in one package. I mean, I think of the greats, the George St. Pierres, of the John Joneses, and the best fighters in the world, the guys that just seem to possess every skill that allows for them to be great. This man has that. He has that ability. How does he implement that? How does he use all those skills in order to get his hand raised? He's done it time and time again. Big task tonight. But I would imagine with that skill set, he can get it done.
Yeah, he said confidently, I've got to be ready for everything, perhaps more of a specialist on the other side, but this man has accomplished a great deal thus far, and he is showing no signs of slowing down. Here he is, the owner of 4 famous burger locations throughout Brazil, but more saliently for this audience, the King of Rio, the former 2-time UFC featherweight champion, the one, the only, Jose Aldo Jr.
The only thing better than that hamburger is Jose Aldo's fighting ability. He can strike with anybody. The leg kicks, Jose Aldo has a combination that he's done from the start of his career. Left body shot, right leg kick, and nobody ever checks it. From the knockout of Jeremy Stevens on that beautiful liver shot to finish in Moicano, Jose Aldo has a resume that is unmatched by many, which is why people consider him the greatest fighter 145's ever seen.
Yeah, a lot of people buried Jose Aldo after the back-to-back losses against Max Holloway in 2017. He came back in a big way and has reestablished himself as a bona fide featherweight contender. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kyler the Matrix Phillips. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Jose Aldo Jr.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Let's do it.
Well, most of his foes have needed crutches after the fight. Here is Jose Aldo Jr. getting set for yet another UFC appearance. Going to be interesting to see what the strategy is tonight. If he goes to the leg kicks early, he can grapple with the best of them. Jose Aldo Jr. back on the big stage here. Oh, nice combination there from the King of Rio, Jose Aldo. He's really had a career renaissance of late, and once again, putting it all together in the stand-up tonight. Tags him with the uppercut.
Another good shot to the head.
All right, we will see how Jose Aldo Jr. chooses to proceed, and it looks as though he's going to work off of that jab and low leg kick here early in this one.
I mean, ever since Jose Aldo started boxing with the Brazilian Marines, his hands have just gotten so much better. But he is known for the outside leg kick. It's his calling card, and if you're Jose Aldo, you want to fight behind that.
All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the 3rd round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like 2 tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John. Oh, now he's in trouble. submission defense by this young man. Nice.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Oh, it's tight. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in.
He's gonna go to sleep. It's over.
Oh, he's able to get out.
Well, good job. It looked like he was going to tap with his left hand, but instead, he bridged off to the right, then turned back into him to release some of the pressure on the Von Flue choke. Beautiful defense.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way as referee's gonna stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to positive, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away, try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Well, he's got his back now.
Getting him out here.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Undertaker has arrived to the UFC. Oh my goodness, a powerbomb.
So just when it looked like he might get submitted, he slams his opponent down with authority as the tide turns here. With 90 seconds to go in round one.
Nice shot lands from the bottom.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Aldo.
Wow, he actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there. He took a strong top position himself. Yes, smart adjustment, yep. There it is, now he's running him out. Beautiful transition.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied, great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. In the half guard.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Oh, right into mount.
30 seconds to go. Aldo's in half guard now. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Now dropped inside that close guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how pissed he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, take a seat, bud. Relax, breathe, slow it down. Slow the heart rate down. With me? Hey, listen. Stay relaxed.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage, the other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
So here we are as our next round gets underway. I would have tapped in that previous round, by the way. I would have tapped it.
It was so tight, I cannot believe that he got out of that submission attempt.
Big power shot there.
Over and over, same story. Punch after punch to the head. Great commitment to the kicking game. He's hurt so bad. He's got to find safety. Find a way that you can recover.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Unable to connect there. fighters exchange in the pocket here. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's always there.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Oh, thought he might have had that head kick, but just out of range.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh, pinpoint accuracy on the hook right there, DC.
That is a tremendous strike. Like Alex Pajeda, you develop a great hook, you can end nights of your opponents.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Goes to the body there. And yet another hook landed there by Aldo.
He's got the single collar tie. Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee.
Staying busy in the clinch to avoid a separation. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Looking to land the leg kick now.
Right back in the clinch. Looking to backhand to get very active.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Going to the leg kick now, and it's there. Nice job by Aldo. Circling to his right. Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. Look, you don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head, be active. Don't be reactive in your defenses.
Oh, head kick blocked by Aldo.
You know, a lot of people say those don't land, but even if you block them a little bit, they still put damage on you. Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Those leg kicks, man, that's his investment. His investment is in the leg kicks. That's how he slows these guys down and he breaks them down.
And there it is, that patented Jose Aldo leg kick again. You know, Andre Pedernera's talked a lot about Aldo getting back to that weapon. He's got to like what he's seeing out of Jose tonight. Under a minute now to go in the round. Both fighters throwing heat now.
Great block there.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. You got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Final seconds here of round 2. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous fight.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Oh, found the target there with a straight right counter. Oh, pretty good technique as he lands the side kick, DC.
Real nice technique to land that side kick. He did a great job of getting that leg up and then right to the target.
Setting up for a submission now. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Knee on belly.
Aldo gets back up. All right, so he's dealing with some swelling upstairs, and you got to think his opponent is going to continue to attack that region.
Well, he has to. He's starting to see now the work is being done. He's starting to see the benefits of the work with the swelling that's starting to occur.
Oh, that is a nasty inside leg kick, DC.
It is a great technique, but it only takes one guy to check it,
Right.
and your night can be over. Or you get it up like Anderson Silva. Be careful.
Got an issue, here's a tissue.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3.
He's cut. Give the elbow.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Beautiful defensive skills on display.
Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach.
Oh, he hurt him bad.
He lands a solid punch there.
Oh, nice kick to the body there. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Oh, nice.
Under 90 seconds to go. Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. Oh, good lead right by Aldo. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be, right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
Aldo's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, beautifully placed with the hook there by Aldo. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Pretty interesting to see him mixing it up with the kicks here, some calf kicks, and now attacking the thigh effectively.
Just throwing a traditional leg kick. The traditional leg kick was a little higher. Everybody wants to talk about that calf kick right now. There's still a lot that can be done with those traditional leg kicks.
Seconds winding down in round 3.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, right, so a huge round for him there. Nearly had him out of there with the head kick. Did get the knockdown. Talk us through the replay.
He got the knockdown. He won the round. He did everything correct. The only thing he didn't do is finish the fight. But if he continues down the path, if he continues to do the exact same thing as he did before, he will get that finish.
You ready to fight? You ready?
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Mixing it up well tonight. There's a shot to the leg. Able to check that kick as well. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. And that one certainly found the target. Well, he landed a big knockout in the previous round, and you can just tell his confidence has grown from here.
His confidence is through the roof, as it should. He's doing a great job right now of landing strikes. He just now has to find the one that's going to end the night.
Aldo's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see it cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get your hands on that cut. You want to punch him in it. You want to elbow him in it. Anytime you see your work paying off, you go down the path.
Look how excited you just got talking about punching a dude who's already wide open. Like, you got really excited.
It is, right? And I'm old now. I don't even want to fight no more, but I do love a little damage.
Went for the inside leg kick. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Game of inches right there. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush.
Nice straight punch.
All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that would become his focus.
Oh, how good was that flying knee? Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. 2 minutes to go. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Now touches him with the left. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood start.
He's attacking guillotine. Oh, it's getting very, very deep.
Aldo's right back to the full mount here. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. by pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Final seconds of round 4.
He didn't like that left hand.
20 down, 5 to go. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Ready to fight? Ready.
5th and final round. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Oh, nice jab there by Aldo.
You got him hurt. Go after that cut. Go after that cut. Strike.
I love that. I love when a guy throws a kick with that much power. Oh my God, he's hurt. He's hurt.
Big right hand.
Oh, Superman punch. Not always easy to execute. He did so there. Aldo's taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? Might as well continue to target that area and see if you might get a referee or even a doctor to intervene here. Looking to land the right just out of range. Oh, huge kick to the leg. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he could see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack it.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh! Doing work with the jab there. Hook is set now. Oh! And that will do it.
Wow! Wow!
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 12 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jose Aldo Jr.
Well, you heard it there from Bruce Buffer. Jose Aldo, your winner by knockout. You know, this man's show money is pretty good. Might be getting some bonus coin as well after that knockout.
I mean, when you knock somebody out like that, you gotta expect a little bit extra coming in your direction. The King of Rio does it again. His hands are great. His kicks are great. Everything that this guy does is clean. And tonight he gets a massive victory. He gets a knockout victory, and he heads in the right direction.
Congrats to the King of Rio, Jose Aldo, adding to his appreciable legacy and legend here tonight in this arena.